My name is Brian Hayes. We've all been in this boot camp for 10 weeks now. 2 days before we started, I was living in Fort Wayne, Indiana, working as an equipment manager. I've also had some experience in marketing, some for nonprofit, some for-profit, SEO work. I have degrees in business marketing and management from IU. But the thing I liked most about the marketing that I did was working with websites, but I only really maintained and managed those already pre-existing sites. So I really wanted to be able to build websites, applications from the ground up, full stack, front end, back end. And that's exactly what I've been able to do over the last 10 weeks and what I have to present today. My application is larder.io if you want to find it on the internet. It is, like Rob said, a simple, straightforward file sharing app. Many of you, I'm sure, use Dropbox, Google Drive. Some of you might use GitHub. Those are great. They do a whole lot more than mine will, but mine will simplify that process. You don't have to be logged in to upload or download. So you can go to larder.io, upload files, download files, tell people download code, they can get those files right away. So we can get started on a little preview of the application. This is what you will get as soon as you come to the page. It's signed in right now, but this is the same form that you'll see if you weren't signed in. So we can upload a file. So I have a couple images for us right here. We select those, put them in here for our download code. Those are a couple image files, so we'll type in image. It also will prompt you for an email address. This, once you upload those files, it'll send you an email with the download code, so you know the download code. It'll send you what files you uploaded with that code. And again, this is for if you don't have a user account, so you'll still be able to know that. I've turned that feature off for the purpose of the presentation. So let's go ahead, upload those with image, which I was testing it out. So the download code is already taken. So we uploaded those with image. You might be thinking, that doesn't seem very secure. Anybody that goes to larder.io, go to the download code or download section, just type in a bunch of names, see what files they can get. For that, you can password protect them. I have a lease agreement here. You probably don't want everybody in the world seeing it. So we can go in, type lease. This time we'll check the password box. We'll go ahead and put a password in there. Now those are password protected. Not only will you have to have the download code, you'll have to have the password that goes along with it. So let's see, again, we're not logged in. We can go in, type in image. Now we'll be able to see and download those files that we previously uploaded. For that lease agreement that is password protected, type in lease. It'll now prompt us for that password. Once you have the password, type it in. Now you'll be able to see those files. Like I said, you can do all this stuff without having a user account or being logged in. But for the purpose of this, I have somebody went in and changed that. So we go in, we'll log in. So I've already uploaded some things. This is a great look of what the different types of things you can do. Let's say you were out with your friends this weekend taking a hike. You were the only one that remembered your camera. Not a problem. You get home, you upload all those files, all those pictures that you guys took on your hike, put the download code hiking. Now your friends can go on here, input that download code, view all your files, download them so they have them on their computer. Let's say you do some marketing work with some clients. You can share that download code with your clients. Every file that you upload to that block, they'll be able to download and see the work you're doing. Say you want to add some. You just took a great new picture, so we'll input that. We got this picture here. We can now add it. That'll get added to the block. As you can see, it just did. But it doesn't have a very nice name. We can go in there. It looked like some jars, so we can change the name. Now, when they download that file, it'll come up, that file name be named jars on their computer. a lot of our classmates and myself have been going to meetups during our time with the boot camp. The technical meetups, a lot of them can be follow along, demonstrate new technologies and that type of stuff. For that, it really helps if you can have the code, follow along with it. Sometimes it can be difficult to pull that code from GitHub, from Dropbox. So you can come in here, the presenter can tell you the code, you can go download those, all the files they'll be working with, makes it easy to follow along, you won't fall behind. So those are a couple of applications. As you can see, I've done quite a few, and again, I locked a couple files just so you can see if the file is password protected, it'll show you, just to remind you that that code is password protected so you know you're safe with whatever you want to add to that block. Furthermore, say you're done with this marketing campaign, what you're doing, you can delete an entire block off of your user page. It'll prompt you to make sure you want to permanently delete these files. They're out of the database, they're off the internet, they're no longer associated with the website at all. So yeah, so very useful. I hope you guys can all see that. I'm going to leave you all with one more thing. I'm going to upload a couple more files here. These are my files. This is going to be my resume, cover letter, and references. If any of you guys want to check me out, learn more about my experiences, my background, I encourage you to go on here, type in the download code, hire me. And once you do, you will see all of my files. I encourage you to do that. And do you guys have any questions?